Welcome back to study section 3, monitoring and evaluation. In the previous class, we talked about the meaning of projects, programs, planning, and extension program, as well as principles and steps of program planning. In this section, we will talk more on monitoring and evaluation. In extension, objectives are based on meeting farmers' information needs. Success in agricultural extension occurs when objectives are met and indicators are used to help determine the level of success. Monitoring is a process of recording these indicators, while evaluation analyzes the recorded indicators and also determine how to improve the performance in the future. At the end of this study section, you should be able to 1. Define monitoring and evaluation. 2. Discuss the types of evaluation. Then, what is monitoring? Monitoring is a process of measuring, recording, collecting, processing, and communicating information to assist the project management decision making. Monitoring is a continuous process and a surveillance by the management at every level of the implementation of an activity, so as to ensure that inputs, deliveries, work schedules, and the target outputs and other required actions are proceeding according to plan. Monitoring is a management function and begins with the start of a project and ends with the completion of a project. Evaluation, on the other hand, is an activity that we engage in every day because we always make judgments relating to the value or worth of things we do or experience. Evaluation means the comparison of two situations before and after a developmental program, having operated within a predetermined period. In other words, evaluation measures the performance against a predetermined goal. To have a better understanding of evaluation, what are the advantages of evaluation? They are: 1. It helps to establish a benchmark, that is the situation at the start of the program. 2. It shows how far our plans have progressed. 3. It shows whether we are proceeding in the right direction. 4. It indicates the effectiveness of a program. 5. It helps to locate strong and weak points in any program. 6. It improves our skills in working with the people. 7. It helps to determine priorities for activities and plan of work. Then, let's move on to the difference between monitoring and evaluation. 1. Monitoring is a continuous process. It starts and ends with a program, while evaluation is not a continuous process. It is a one-way process at a point in time. 2. Monitoring is done for immediate use and mid-course correction, while evaluation is performed for future plan. 3. Monitoring is done by implementing agency, while evaluation is usually done by the outside agency. 4. Monitoring is quick, but it covers all units, while evaluation is in-depth but covers a sample. Now, let's move on to types of evaluation. Types of evaluation are: 1. Informal and formal evaluation. 2. Formative and summative evaluation. 3. Ongoing and ex-post evaluation. 1. Informal and formal evaluation. This includes casual everyday evaluation, self-checking evaluation, do-it-yourself evaluation. The casual everyday evaluations They are like the first impressions of extension workers about his meeting. They are the types of evaluation we make without much consideration of the principles of evaluation in the decisions we make about simple problems. The self-checking evaluation includes further checking on our ordinary observations. It includes talking further with others, writing to others for their judgments, and sending out a brief questionnaire for one to fill at a meeting. Do-it-yourself evaluation. They are more systematically done, more carefully planned, and usually requires some technical help. Each step in evaluation is considered, planned, and carried out with due consideration to evaluation principles. Extension studies. They are more involved and complicated to plan and carry out than any of the preceding locations on the scale. 2. Formative and summative evaluation. Formative evaluation attempts to identify and remedy the shortcomings during the developmental stage of a program. Formative evaluations are always conducted before the program completion, more particularly during program implementation. Such evaluation provides feedback on program weaknesses, which can be used to modify or adjust the remaining stages of a program, while summative evaluation assesses the worth of the final version when it's offered as an alternative to other programs. Summative evaluations are conducted after the completion of the program to assess the accomplishments and whether intended objectives are being achieved. 3. Ongoing and ex-post evaluation. Ongoing evaluation is an action-oriented analysis of the project's effects and impact compared to anticipations to be carried out during implementation. Ex-post evaluation would resume these efforts several years after completion of the project or the investment in order to review comprehensively the experience and impact of the project as a basis for future policy formulation and project design. Thanks for listening. We've come to the end of this section. You can read more about this section in your study material. See you in the next class.